So an exciting day. Our roof vent fan arrived. It's quite a lot bigger than we expected. Yeah, it's pretty huge. But it's the Maxxfan Deluxe. We looked at a lot of stuff online. A lot of people had kind of given us advice, and this did seem like a good one. And it's white, so it'll match our van, but I don't think it's going to be that discreet given the size of it.
Yeah, it's going to kind of stick out a bit, but it'll be worth it when we're roasting and we can cool ourselves down really quickly with this.
True, and as we've seen this weekend, I think the rain detection on it will probably be a good thing.
Very handy, yeah, definitely.
Ryan's mum had made us these curtains for the interim until we decide on our colour scheme and what we want our curtains to look like, but I think they should do quite a good job for what we need just now while we're not sleeping in it.
Okay, another one.
Okay.
I probably should have had that.
What do we reckon with our success rate with this tiny little pad?
I'll hold it up for half an hour. Till it next moves. There you go, what do you think?
Look at that. And luckily, even in Scottish winter, we look like hopefully we've got at least a couple of days where it's only a very little chance of rain, so now is the time to do it. Okay, do you want to show where we're thinking it's going to go?
Yeah, well we're between putting it here or here, but this is going to be more in the centre of the van if we put it at this bit, and also we're planning on lying this way when we're sleeping with our heads here. So if it's like a really warm day, I think it'd be best if we have the air blown down onto our upper body rather than just onto our feet.
And I've always got the back doors, we can open it.
Yeah, that's true. And it doesn't look too big. It looked big in the box.
Looked big in the box.
Once it's up there and it's all sealed in, it'll look A-okay. So I'm going to dry the roof so I can sit up there and
Get started.
draw out this hole that we're going to cut. Make the van into a convertible. I don't know how I'm going to get up.
I think we might need a set of ladders. Careful.
I'm the king of the castle. Okay, we're up on the roof, and as you can see there's some slight ridges, so that's what we have to contend with. Oops. So it's going to go somewhere obviously in the middle, about here, but we just want to make sure that we get them all even. It doesn't look like it's too much of a gap, so we'll be able to fill it in with silicone, but obviously when the hole's there this will be closer to the roof, and then we'll screw it on, silicone it, screw it on, do it underneath, and then we should hopefully be able to then install the fan on the inside, and then it's just wiring it, which is the easy
At least
part.
he sounds like he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. That's the key. Pretend you know what you're doing.
Confidence is key, especially when cutting a hole in your van roof.
Okay, so now I think we should mark out where we want it.
Quite accurately.
Got my measuring tape.
Good.
I think it said 400
Millimetres, yeah, by 400.
What's that in centimetres?
You're kidding me on.
400 millimetres.
Yes.
Is that 40 centimetres?
Yes.
So 400 millimetres is 40 centimetres, in case anyone out there didn't know that, because I'll cut out that last bit. It's so cold, this metal, that it's like an ice cube on my hand.
Got
Maybe
some
I'll
gloves
put a
there?
jumper on.
Oh well, yeah, I would also suggest a jumper. I mean,
Keep that
meanwhile
going.
I've got a thermal on, the fluffiest jumper in the world, and my fetching workman's jacket.
Work women's jacket.
Sorry, of course, work
Work
person's
person's
jacket.
jacket. What are we going to do with this piece of metal once it's all cut out? We're going to like upcycle it?
Oh yeah, we could make it into something inside the van.
Make it into a...
A pull down tray.
Leave a comment below if you want to be in for a chance to win this piece of metal.
This
Part of history.
This piece of dog.
Yep. We'll hold a raffle. And someone could win it. We'll sign it as well. It'll be worth a fortune. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like, this looks good. This looks like what we need.
Shouldn't be a problem. Don't move it. Move on.
Just so we know that we're cutting the inside bit and not...
Oh,
cutting away
great.
from-
Good. Okay. Keep us right.
Can you see it?
What? Oh, it's well through. That's you through here. Well done. Yes!
Bit louder than I thought it was going to be.
Oh dear!
There's a hole in our roof.
Here, put that tune inside.
What?
Oh god, the moment of truth. Do we see if this...
That goes in this
Yes, I
way.
know, but I'll obviously it's good. Right.
Well, it doesn't fall through, so that's something. Step 1 done. How's it going?
Making sure that the roof is really dry, because it's been raining the last couple of days, so just make sure it's very dry. Give it the best chance of having the sealant stick to it properly.
Concentration.
It's just a lot of effort on the hand, it's not as easy to push it out as you think. Slow and steady.
You ever decorate cakes, Heather?
Is it difficult?
Yes. Oh my goodness, I'm going to switch hands.
Yep.
Bit of an issue, guys, it's started raining, so that's not the best when we've currently got a hole in the roof.
Well, we can do the outside bit up here, then we're going to do the insulation on the roof, and then we're going to put that final piece on to shut it all off.
Yeah, right through.
Holy Moses, that takes a lot of effort to just put one screw in.
Good that there's 16 to do.
Maybe we could. I don't know how that would make, what would make it easier. Comment below if you know what would make it easier, because it'll be far too late for us to know. But I will enjoy reading it and realising how wrong I'm doing this. But
Well,
the rain has started to come on. We really need to get a move on, because we have a hole in our roof.
Yeah. It's okay. one down, 15 to go.
Getting there, slowly but surely.
You're doing well.
Only got 4 more.
That's it, keep going. Keep going. That's ideal.
Plenty of room for a solar farm back there.
Yeah, it's definitely. I was worried about the size, but now it's on it. Well, I know that the fan's not on, but Now the hole's cut out. It doesn't look as bad. Just wait.
I know that it looks horrible, but
As your dad says, it's not a beauty contest.
yeah.
And luckily I'm not up here often. So guys, what we're using for this also is this Sikaflex?
Sikaflex?
Sikaflex. But I mean, it had good reviews, so
Yeah, it's
we'll
the one
see.
that most people seem to use. So
We'll see what happens.
hopefully they've made the right decision.